It's that time of year where we make up a bunch of cookies, and today I have an easy keto cookie recipe for you. Hi, I'm Annie from KetoFocus.com, and today I've teamed up with ChocZero, and I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate dipped keto Madeleine. So let's get started. Madeleines are just a really light, airy, delicate cookie, and they're really quite easy to make up. You do need a special pan, so make sure you do get your own Madeleine pan because it's like how it cooks up. It needs to have like a thin metal pan in order to cook up correctly. But to get started, we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. You wanna sift these together because you really want that fine floured texture. You wanna sift together 1/3 cup of almond flour along with 1 tablespoon of coconut flour and a pinch of salt. Set that aside. We're gonna move on to our wet ingredients. We're gonna beat together our eggs. So I have 2 egg yolks and 1 egg. You wanna beat this together until the mixture is light and fluffy. So this is probably gonna take around 5 minutes with a handheld mixer. It'll take less time, maybe around 3 minutes if you're using a stand mixer. Next, we're gonna add in 1/4 cup of our monk fruit blend sweetener along with 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. Beat that again together until it's light and fluffy. Again, it's gonna take around 5 minutes to beat or 3 minutes if you're using a stand mixer. Once it kind of starts to form ribbons as you're beating it, now it's time to add back in our dry ingredients. But you wanna fold these in because you wanna keep that light, airy texture. You're also gonna fold in 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Once your mixture is combined, now we're gonna spoon it into our Madeleine pan. Now this pan I've actually brushed lightly with a little bit of melted butter, and then we're gonna fill this until they form up to the top. You don't have to leave room for rising or anything like that. And then it's gonna go in the oven at 375 degrees and bake for around 10 minutes. Once they're done baking, you wanna transfer them immediately because you don't want them to stick to the pan. So I've laid down a tea towel and I'm just gonna dump my pan upside down and pop out my Madeleines. You don't really wanna do this on top of a wire rack because they're so delicate and still kind of soft. You might get some wire rack imprints on your Madeleine cookies if you do that. Let these cool completely, and then we're gonna dip them in some melted chocolate by ChocZero. So I'm using melted milk chocolate baking chips, but you could use their dark chocolate baking chips or white chocolate chips too. You can even get fun and creative with some designs by doing streaks of like white chocolate or sprinkling on some chopped pecans or different nuts on there. These cookies are perfect for the upcoming holiday season. Don't forget to tag us, ChocZero, with all of your photos of your keto Madeleine cookies.